Hello, everyone. We are back again for another interview, a very interesting one today. We're going international. We're here at Fix 2024 in Daegu. My name is Alex Sigrist, here with Aving News. We're on Aving TV, we're on Fix TV, we're on Exco TV. Make sure you subscribe to whichever channel that you are looking at right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is our lunchtime interview. We've got HAIRI from eMoovit. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, sure. Great.
Can you introduce yourself very quickly?
All right. I'm Dr. HAIRI ZAMZURICEO. I'm a CEO of eMoovit Technology. So what we do is actually we develop a software stack for autonomous driving solution in Malaysia. So we are already 7 years, and currently we are deploying our solutions on autonomous bus in a few states in Malaysia. Correct. Yeah. So here we are.
And welcome.
Great.
Well, let's go into detail a little bit before we talk about the expo going on right now.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more in depth. Like, what is it that your company is focused? You mentioned focused on, but let's go into more detail.
Yeah.
What can you talk to us about?
All right. So what we did is actually we developing a software, what we call autonomous driving software stacks. So the software is things that being able to recognize an object around it, and then allows the vehicles to move from point A to point B, and it can avoid any object in front, in public road especially. So that's what we're doing for 7 years.
Great.
All right.
So what brings you to DeFi then? What brings you to Korea, Daegu this year? What are you looking for? Are you coming as, are you exhibiting? Are you buying? Why don't you tell us that?
All right. Well, we came here because there is a booth or expo for mobilities. So we looking for partners. We looking for collaborators. Of course, we have tried to find a solutions that can become helpful to our solution as well. We're looking for third parties that can integrate into our solutions. The hardware, the software. We've been through a few companies that look for a simulation on to help us improve our productivities. All right.
So tell us about Malaysia's market, Korea's market. How do they complement each other? What the mobility market in Malaysia, like what does that look like?
All right. Malaysia currently we have a lot of markets on mobilities. We have companies that look for micro mobilities. For us, we doing autonomous vehicle as well. So I can say it's shiftings from owning a car, but own a transport. So a public transport is something that our government is looking at, how to find the way, how to find the best way for transporting people around the cities. Right.
What do you think Korea offers when it comes to, like, you know, every country has a strength. What brought you to the Korean market specifically?
All right. We see something like this. Korea have a good ecosystems on mobilities. We see that there is a future I can say it's a partnership between our company in Malaysia and also our I can say it's a future partners in Korea. Whether that we can bring the technologies from Korea into Malaysia, or we can bring a solution from Malaysia to Korea. So that will be some things that we are looking at DeFi.
Great. What have you found at DeFi or the entire Fix Expo? Are there any companies, are there any technologies or products you found really interesting?
Very interesting. I say it's a few that well, fascinating. I can't believe that there is some things that new things which is not in Malaysia. Well, I believe some things that I can explore more in here. Right.
What about, let's step away from business for a second. I know mobility is your interest. Are there any other fields that you personally are interested in? Like, is it robotics, AI? Is there a thing that you were surprised maybe to see or are looking forward to seeing outside of mobility?
Yeah, one of the things that I'm looking is on the robotics, and then I found one solutions that using a camera can detect something like a noise, something like that, a new things that I don't imagine. Oh, okay, that's good, and try finds the way or that solutions can be used in Malaysia. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's amazing. Some of the way the technology changes every year, as you know, faster and faster. And to whether it's like talking to universities, whether it's talking to the big companies, small companies in Korea, I can't keep up.
Correct.
And so I think that's been something that's been fascinating here as well. So the exhibition, had you been to the previous versions of this exhibition before?
This is my first time.
This is your first time?
Yeah, this is my first time, and it's great.
Yeah. Have you been to Korea before?
First time as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What are your impressions? Let's start base. What are your impressions of Korea so far, or Daegu? Does the food match with the Malaysian person's taste bud? Is it too?
The food is quite different, but for Malaysian, they love to explore more on the food.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to come to Korea actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, then welcome to Korea. It's nice to have you here, and also to Fix 2024. Okay, let's kind of wrap this up a little bit, but let's explore a little bit. Companies, you know, you're looking to partner. You're a foreigner coming in here. You know, what do you want to tell the Korean companies that you're trying to talk to, or maybe even what advice would you give a company looking to go work with Malaysia? And what do they need to know about your country or about maybe your business philosophy?
So, Malaysia have a very good opportunities to invest in, to explore more. For Malaysia, we are currently in, I guess, a very rapidly growth. Our semiconductor sector is very good right now. There is a lot of potentials in data centers on the development over there, and we are looking for companies that on I can say it's on the technology. Yep.
Yeah, well, certainly. I mean, it's a very large country, not just in financial, but the size of people, right, as well. It's a very, if I'm not mistaken, in the hundreds of millions. Am I close on that? Okay,
yes,
one of the largest countries in the world. And I think I remember this just because it was similar to the U.S. in population or something.
Malaysia
might be more or less.
No, more.
Much
less,
more.
Yeah, less.
Oh, okay. Less. Okay.
but Malaysia has a diversified countries. There's a lot of cultures, races. We have a great Chinese, Indian as well, and me. So, try to come see. Alex?
I was swayed by the many commercials. Your country had an ad campaign. I don't know if they're still doing it. It's called Malaysia, Truly Asia, and they show all the beautiful images of Malaysia.
Yeah.
So certainly someplace that is on my travel list with my wife. So hopefully we'll be able to make it down there as well.
Sure.
Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go that you haven't been able to say yet?
I think EDIFA is a great. Is something that people should come. A company should come and explore. It's a thing, a one-stop center that you can find a lot of things, whether it's on the computers, robotics, mobility, and so on. So, should come. Yep.
So check it out. Thank you for the kind words for the expo. And of course, it's a great chance to come to Daegu, South Korea as well, and meet people not just from Korea, but from all over the world. So thank you for joining us, HAIRI. It's been fantastic.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Make sure if you want to kind of explore Korea and maybe explore some of the technologies here, it's a great opportunity for foreign buyers, investors, partners, whatever it is you're looking for. And eMoovit is an example of that coming here right now. And we really appreciate your time that you've given to us today. We're going to take a short lunch break, come back in a bit, but we'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.